everybody? Chaos Gaming here. I hope you guys missed me, and we are back with your boy My Heroes All Justice. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at the complete roster of this game. Yes, they said it on Twitter themselves. I'll show the screenshot so you guys can see it, that this is the complete roster. Now, if you feel like there are characters missing that you want in the game, there are going to be DLCs for this game. That's been confirmed, if you didn't know already. So hopefully your favorite character does come into the game eventually. But I think so far they did cover a pretty big roster of this game of characters that they decided to pick. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this show right the hell up. But ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below the 3 characters you'll be picking day 1 of this game. So, friendship and rivalries, heroes and villains. They're all here and looking for justice. We've gathered the largest roster of My Hero Academia characters to ever appear in a fighting game. Now, they're funny for that because they're the only company that has ever done a My Hero fighting game. I'm not counting The Strongest Hero. That game was a flop. Everyone's at the peak of their power, so dive in and find your fave. Alright, so I already know who wrote this whole thing. It was Cammy. So we got the UA High School characters. The first one being, of course, Izuku Midoriya, specifically in his one-for-all form. At the bottom, it tells us what school he's from, and it also tells us his quirk, which is obviously one-for-all. Next, we got our boy Bakugo. Look at the way this man stands up, and then quirk explosion. We got Uraraka, which is pretty interesting, that this is not the only website or game, whatever the hell we want to say for this, that filters it out like this. Majority of My Hero games make it aware that it's Midoriya, then it's Bakugo, then it's Uraraka, and then it's Shoto. You'd think that they would put Midoriya, Bakugo, and Shoto, but they never do that. They always put Uraraka after Bakugo, which is pretty interesting. I guess if we're going like in character introduction order, but then at that point it's like, wouldn't it be Midoriya, Bakugo, All Might, and then after that if you want to put Uraraka you can do that? I don't know, it's pretty weird. Next, we got Shoto with his quirk. Wait, what? Why does it say engine? Why does it say engine? Hold on, now we gotta take a look at Ida real quick. Where's Ida? Ida's right here. Hey, what is Ida? Wow, so they messed it up, man. They decided to screw it up. I like Ida in this outfit. However, my favorite version of Ida is the one with the helmet on. Because with the helmet on, he looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. Next, we got Froppy, or as her real name, Sui Asui, with her quirk, Frog. Okay, so they get that wrong. Now I'm just looking at this web to see if they got any quirks on. Next, we got Kaminari, with his quirk, Electrification. Then we got Kirishima, with his quirk, Hardening. Then we have Jiro, her quirk, Earphone Jack. Then we got Momo with her quirk Creation. Okay, so far it's pretty correct. Fumikage Tokoyami, Dark Shadow. Then we have Mina Ashiro with her quirk Acid. We got Mineta with his quirk Pop Off. Kind of interested to see for the final episode of My Hero what is going to happen with Mineta. Like, what is he going to become? We got Yuga with his Naval Laser. Then we have our boy Seto with his Tape. Then we have Ojiro with Tail. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't say Tail Man. Man, I wish he had a beast transformation. It makes no sense that he doesn't. We got Sato with his quirk Sugar Rush. We have Hagakure with her quirk Invincibility. We don't see her in her glitch form, which is pretty interesting. A lot of people love her in her glitch form. Hoping that actually comes into fruition. Next, we got our boy Shoji with his quirk Dupla Arms. Then we have Koda with his quirk Annie Voice. Okay, so why did they only mess up with Shoto and Ida? I'm so confused about this so far. Next, we got Armored All Might with his quirk One For All. Interesting they gave him One For All because he doesn't really have a quirk anymore, as you know. He's just using an armor suit. I mean, if you want to say sometimes he could transform into his big form, then sure, I guess. But still, I'd rather just say that he has no quirk at all. Next, we got Monoma with his quirk Copied. Then we have, whoa, I skipped some right there. Lemillion, okay. So Lemillion is right after Monoma? I would have thought it had been Kendo right after, but I guess not. We got his quirk Termination. Then we have our girl Hado, Serious Hado. Wait, why do we see Serious Hado here, but we don't see it like right here? With her quirk Surge. The Tamaki should be right after. Yep. Manifest. Then we have Aizawa with his eye patch, with his quirk Erasure. Now I'm curious with Aizawa. Are we gonna see the metal leg? Because I know with Miriko, right? Where's Miriko? I'm just gonna look for Miriko right now. Hold on, Miriko. She is right here. Yep, they show her with the metal arm. So I want to know if they're gonna show her. They're gonna show Aizawa with the metal leg. So where do we leave off at? Right here with our boy Shinso, his quirk Brainwashing. Then we have President Mike with his quirk Voice. Then we got Midnight RIP with her quirk Somnambulistic. Just Sleep. Just say her quirk is Sleep. I don't know why they made it so difficult. We have the old Midoriyas here, which we've seen in the trailers from when you have to face off against past characters. with his shoot style version of him. Then we have him with the Eri, full calling 100%. I would like to know if Eri is going to be on the back of him or not. I probably don't think they will put it there, just so you know, aesthetic. Next, we have the regular Izuku Midoriya, the first one that was ever introduced. Then we have All Might, which I'm definitely going to be trying out. There's no way. Oh, God, it's just good to see the OG. Next, we got Izuku Midoriya Rising. So this is the Midoriya that we saw in the final episode. I love that his hair spikes up like that. That's so cool to me. Next, we got our girl, Mei Hatsume, which is going to be coming into Ultra Impact very soon. I'm excited. She's one of my favorite female characters in the show. Has no quirk. This is what they should have done with All Might. No quirk at all. Next, we got Kendo. Where's her quirk? Hello? Her quirk is Big Fist. Where's her quirk? And then we got with no quirk at all. Okay, so we found the arrow once again. And they have no quirks. Oh my god. Alright, so let's look at the pro heroes. We already saw Miriko, so we'll just take a look at Endeavor. Hellflame, of course. Then we got Best Jeanist with his quirk Fiber Master. Then we have Edgeshot with his quirk Folded Body. Very curious to see what is going to happen with Edgeshot. Next, we got Hawks with his quirk Fierce Wings. Then we have Gang Orica. Doesn't show his quirk for some reason. Then we have our boy Sir Night-Eye, RIP. Doesn't show his quirk either. Then we got Fat Gum. They don't show his quirk either. And then finally, we have Gran Torino, which they don't show his quirk either. Interesting. Next, we got the villains. We got Shigaraki in his all-for-one form, which is DK. This right here, when you get into his rising form, you can already tell before you even play the game, it's insane. Like, this might be one of the best characters that you can use day one. So I'm kind of scared of people using Shigaraki. Next, we got All For One in his Season 7 form. I like the fact that he has like all the quirks showing on his fingers. And obviously his quirk All For One. Next, we got All For One Young, or as they like to call it, All For One Rewind. Same quirk. Next, we have Dabi, Flame of Death. That is a cool name, I'm not going to lie. With his quirk Blue Flame. Then we got Toga with her like new look with the eyes. I just feel like it's different with the way her eyes look now. With Transform. Then we got Twice, RIP Twice with his quirk Double. Then we have Stain. I don't like this outfit for Stain. I would prefer his old outfit. I think we are going to be able to use his old outfit if anything. Next, we got the high-end Nomu. This is specifically the Nomu that fought Endeavor, which is pretty sick. We don't have that in Ultra Impact yet. We do have a little bit of a plus Ultra animation for him, but they haven't really put him as a character in the game yet. I'm hoping they at least make him a Climax Battle character. Next, we got Mr. Compress, which obviously is called Compress. Surprised we don't see his face. Next, we got Kurogiri, Warp Gate. Then we have the regular Dabi with his quirk Blue Flame. For all the old characters, I do want to say this for people that are probably like, oh, are they going to get new movesets? No, they're going to get the same movesets that they had from the old One Justice games. We got regular Shigaraki, and then we have, which one right here? We got All For One Chaos, which this is just absolutely sick to me, man. Like this form of All For One Chaos is insane. I mean, if anything, I'm sorry, guys. I guess I'm this version of All For One, then. My bad. I didn't mean to, like, almost destroy the whole world with a dragon coming out of my freaking body or whatever. Next, we got Muscular. Don't show his quirk. Then we have Nomu. They don't show his quirk. Then we have Kai Chisaki, a.k.a. our boy Overhaul. Don't show his quirk. I guess it's pretty insane to me how we have the website up for an hour now, or 2 hours, yet they don't have this fixed. I guess not a lot of people are talking about it. Then we got Rampa. I love Rampa as the character from Season 4. I can't wait to use him just to try him out. He's so cool, especially in One Justice 2. Next, we got other characters, you know, that they don't really fit into any of these categories, which makes sense for Lady Nagant because she's a hero, then becomes a villain, and then she goes back to being a hero again. So they didn't show her quirk. Next, we got Inasa Yorashi with his quirk, nothing. We got Cammy, who wrote the script. They'll show her quirk. Then we have Seiji Shishakura. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. They don't show his quirk. Then we have Gento and La Brava, which, don't know why they're showing La Brava, I'm not gonna lie. I think La Brava would just be a cutscene of the rising form, and that's it, because what does she really do? Like, to be honest, there's nothing she does except give Gento a boost, and that's it. Like, that's literally the only thing she does. And that is the complete roster. Again, you can let me know down below what characters you feel like are missing for this game, and as I said earlier, don't worry, there will be some DLC. Wrapping up today's video, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. If you feel like this video deserves more attention, you can hype it up as well. And with that, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.